Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of August 12th. You start with this community card and this mending card. My top camera died, just so you know, so I have a new one coming, but I can't switch to the top view. But I feel for a lot of you, you could be healing something with a community of people that you work with, or, the community could be helping you heal in a situation, and we'll see what this is. You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and also the Temperance card. So a lot of people have been getting the Nine of Pentacles, which is weird. I mean, it's kind of interesting to me. The Nine of Pentacles is about like your environment, and it's also about gratitude and luxuries. But I kind of look at it as a card of healing your environment, or and by environment, I mean everything, like the people, the places, the things that you surround yourself with. And so a lot of you could be kind of like taking the lead in making sure that you're surrounding yourself with like more positive influences, which is of course a good idea. You could also be trying to make your life just nicer, like as lame as that sounds, right? You could be trying to bring more luxuries into your life. And this is not about like materialism with the Nine of Pentacles. This is more about just having nice things, right? And so I feel a lot of you could be kind of like, sometimes I feel the Nine of Pentacles says you need to make sure that you're caring for the things that you have. It's about gratitude. When we take care of the things that we have in life, we are expressing gratitude towards those things, and then we can attract better things into our lives. So I feel for a lot of you, that's kind of what this is saying. I also have like something about the way something appears popping into my head with the Nine of Pentacles. So for those of you that have like a career or a business, I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is saying like the appearance of what you're doing is going to be important. So if you're like building a website or something along those lines, I think that focusing on making sure that there is a good presentation, something like that is popping into my head. I would even say like if you're giving a presentation, I think like the appearance or how it appears could be very important for you this week. And maybe just like a little bit of extra, work on whatever you're doing, or making something look just a little bit extra nice could make all the difference in the world. So, I would work on the appearance of things. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can represent like a knight in shining armor. I do feel like there could be a little bit of love coming in for you. I said it like maybe a year ago or like a year and a half ago that you're entering into like a time, like a bigger time of love. So I don't think Capricorn has necessarily been like super focused on love, but that could be changing as we move through the next couple of years. So don't be surprised if you have love come in. And again, even if you don't want love, right, that's not going to stop someone from being interested in you. So even if you're saying, I don't want love, well, that's great. You don't have to accept it into your life, but there could be a person who is going to be interested in you. You can tell them to get lost, right? You have the Temperance card. I feel like the Temperance card is saying you're trying to improve your life situation. I definitely feel a lot of you are focused on like trying to find ways to improve your finances. And I really feel just based off of all the cards that you have here, that simple is going to be your best friend. I think that if you're coming up with like super complicated, complex ideas, then you're going to be struggling. I think if you come up with like simple, improvements, and if you just keep things simple and straightforward and to the point, then things are going to go very well for you. So for whatever reason, the Temperance card is saying like, don't come up with all these like complex ideas, keep it simple and things will work out. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Death card. I do feel like your work is changing for the better, though. I think that your work is becoming more simple. So if you've been working yourself to the bone, if you've been kind of like struggling, or if you feel like just to make a buck, you have to struggle, I kind of feel that's what's changing in your life, or that's what will be changing. Again, I think this is something that's going to be happening for Capricorn over the next couple of years. And again, I think you're going to notice improvements very quickly. It's not like it's going to take years for these improvements to set in, but I also feel it's going to be something that like over time you're working on. But again, I think these are definitely very good improvements. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands. I don't want love. That's what you're saying, right? Seven of Wands is about being guarded or putting up boundaries. There's nothing really wrong with the Seven of Wands. It just says that maybe you're putting up boundaries, or you're not, really allowing a person in like right away. And again, there's nothing wrong with taking your time, but the Seven of Wands would say that if you do want love, you're going to have to open up. For others, the Knight of Cups, and for all of you, really, then Knight of Cups can be a dream. He's normally looking into that cup. He is dreaming of his future life. And the Seven of Wands is about your belief, and it's about conviction. Seven of Wands says when you know that something is going to be successful, that's when it will be successful. So you really have to believe, like, deep down inside, that you're going to accomplish something. With the Temperance card, you have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're walking away from something that no longer serves you. I really feel this is very true for Capricorn. Just based off your astrology, you have Pluto retrograding back into your sign for the last time. Next time this happens, you will be dead, thank God, right? And the Eight of Cups kind of says that you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. I really feel that Pluto crossing over that cusp is like the death of establishment. But for you on a personal level, again, by the time we get to November, when Pluto officially moves into Aquarius to stay for like 19-something years, then, I think that you will have a much better idea of, like, the things that are serving you in life and the things that are not serving you in your life. And again, this could be like you walking away from a job, but it doesn't have to be. You could just be saying, what, I need a promotion or I need a raise. And you could be staying at the same job or career, but getting a raise or a promotion. So, it's going to be different for all of you, but there's definitely a change coming. Next, in the area of what's coming in for you, you have this African lynx. It says silence, body language, and prophecy. You have this mermaid. It says femininity, allure, and charm. So I feel a lot of you could be very attractive at this time. So, get yourself out there if you're looking for love. I also feel, what did that card say? Silence, body language, prophecy. I think that for a lot of you, things that you've been seeing in your life are starting to come together, especially with the Nine of Cups. The thing about the Nine of Cups is that he is just in alignment with what he wants in life, and he isn't really having to, like, try to get the things that he wants in life. He is just in alignment, and because he's in alignment, he's being guided towards the things that he wants. And because of that, he is finding fulfillment. And so I feel that you are about to enter into, like, a very fulfilling period of time where you're kind of actually getting the things you want, which I don't think has been part of your story for a very long time. I think that for you, Capricorn, it's been like you want certain things and you never get it. And so things are changing. I think that the Seven of Wands is also saying that you need to believe that things are changing so that they can change. Like, obviously, if every single day you're saying to yourself, things are always the same for me, things never change, I never get what I want, then you're going to have a hard time. But I think you need to start changing your words and start saying, like, I always get what I want, and then that will be true. You have the Page of Swords. I feel like someone is spying on someone here. So, again, for those of you that want love, this could be a person who's looking at you, or you are looking at them. It doesn't really matter. Whatever. I think someone's got to shoot their shot here or do something, but Page of Swords can be spying. The other thing about Page of Swords is that it is a card of curiosity. So if you are curious about anything, not just love, but if you're curious about, well, I can't show you, but if you go up to the Three of Pentacles in the next row in this diagonal here, and the Three of Pentacles could be something that you want to create or grow or build, or you want to work together with people on. And I think the Page of Swords is saying move towards your curiosity. You have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords can represent separation. It can represent winning at all cost as well. But to me, the Five of Swords can also represent taking a risk. And in your next row, you have this risk card right here, and it says success will find you. The odds are in your favor. So before we even get to the next row, I think that there could be some sort of risk that you're taking that would be worth it. With the Nine of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands. Definitely don't give up. Again, Nine of Wands says don't give up. It's a card of perseverance and continuing to go. But again, I think that, working on the words that you use on yourself, like, oh, I never get what I want, or, things never happen for me, then I think you need to change those words. The Nine of Wands can be about being a little bit guarded, and you could be protecting yourself in ways that you don't realize. You could be protecting yourself from getting success. It's like sometimes I think, if we have a bunch of failures and we don't start that next business, that what we're doing is we are trying to protect ourselves because we've been hurt too many times. Things haven't worked out in the past, and so we are like protecting ourselves from success. And I feel like the Nine of Wands is saying, like, don't protect yourself from something that's going to be good for you. With the Page of Swords, you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, Four of Swords comes up every single retrograde reading during a retrograde. Four of Swords is resting, relaxing, recovering. It's a card of, like, sleeping. making sure you're healing yourself. Like, I've been sleeping in, which is crazy for me because like I have a very strict schedule, right? But I've been sleeping in until 7:30, if you can believe it. And again, the Four of Swords just says, listen to your body. If you need the extra rest, get the extra rest. I always, during Mercury retrograde, I always follow this rule. And even if it messes up my day, right, messes up my schedule, I don't care. I would just get the rest, get the relaxation time if you need it. With the Five of Swords, you have the Hierophant here. The Hierophant is about outside the box thinking, and definitely with the Five of Swords, I kind of feel that your best friend is going to be outside the box thinking, coming up with other ways of doing things. And I think as long as you stay flexible, and as long as you do things in other ways, then you will find more success. Again, we're in a time of flexibility. We're in a time where probably the way that we think something is going to work, it's just not. And as long as we stay flexible, we'll be fine. You have this Justice card. This is coming up in the area of messages from your future self. It says, make sure to be honest and ethical in money matters. You have this Risk card. It says, success will find you. The odds are in your favor. So definitely a good time to take some sort of risk. And, I feel that there could be justice coming in. I feel like the justice that's coming in for you is a balancing, the balancing of your finances. Like I said, I think that for a long time, Capricorn has been trying to make money, has been working hard on something. The Three of Pentacles, he's been working very hard on this project, and now he's finally getting the recognition that he deserves. So I feel pretty good about this. I feel like you could finally be getting the recognition that you deserve in work, business, career. It could also just be in your personal life as well. Like if you do a lot of work for your family, or if you try to help people in your life, this could be you finally getting some recognition. You could also be getting like a gift or a reward from the universe. And this could be for all the work that you've done. But again, I think, really, I think the challenge for Capricorn has been that you do the work, you do the things that everybody else does to make your business successful or to be successful in work. But it's almost like I feel like you're not getting the same result. It's like maybe you're getting 10 times less than what other people get. And, I think it's been a little bit of a struggle. The good news is I feel like you're about to see how all that hard work is worth it. I think, I've seen this over the years where it's like things come easily to people, and if things come hard for you, it's like during the hard times you will survive. The people where it comes easily, they do not survive, right? If they don't have to go through the struggle. And so it's kind of like I'm starting to feel for you, Capricorn, that you're seeing that the struggle has been worth it because because you had to struggle. Then I think that you are going to have longevity, right? It's like when something comes easily to people, usually they don't have the longevity side of things, or it doesn't last. And I feel you're building a lot of longevity. You have the Ten of Swords here, and the Ten of Swords can represent something being dead, done, over with. I would be careful of an ex coming back. It is Mercury retrograde, and every once in a while, a retrograde just seems to be a little bit extra ex coming back, and this one definitely does. You go Five of Swords, Ten of Swords to the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is one of the only cards in the tarot that I consider an ex coming back. To me, the Ten of Swords, this could be saying you need to block this person or put up boundaries or make sure you don't make the mistake again. You have the Page of Wands. And this is probably why. The Page of Wands is about being enthusiastic or excited for a new beginning. So I feel like there could be a very solid new beginning coming in for you, or a very solid fresh start coming in for you as well. So if you're starting something new or getting into something new, there could be a lot of success in, kind of starting that new journey. The Page of Wands, I kind of look at him as that fresh, spring energy, just excited for spring, excited, basically you're excited to start a new direction. And I would keep feeding that fire, the energy of kind of feeling like things are going the right direction. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Three of Pentacles. So the universe saying I meant what I said. Basically, whenever a card repeats itself, it's just confirmation. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Seven of Cups. Past person could have been confusing, or they could have been confused. And So what? Too bad, so sad is what I say to those people. It's like, who I am is very obvious. I think those are the words that you should be saying, right? To this person. If a person says, I was confused, blah, 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 it's like, okay, don't care. Who I am is very clear. And if you couldn't see it, too freaking bad. There are plenty of people that will. And I think you need to kind of like have that attitude because, again, I think who you are is very obvious. And if they couldn't see it, that's on them. And it's like, too bad. They missed the boat, right? With the Page of Wands, you have two cards here. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Yes, Four of Cups says you have been disappointed by the results that you are receiving. He's been disappointed by those 3 cups that are in front of him, but now he's getting another cup that's reaching out of those clouds. So I feel like there could be, or there is, a new opportunity that's coming in for you. In the area of the good stuff, your last row, you even have the Ace of Pentacles. And again, the Ace of Pentacles can represent like a new opportunity or something new coming into your life. So I feel for a lot of you, this is saying that you need to move towards a new opportunity. Clearly, it is a Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. I also, like on a very simple, lame level, I feel like this reading is just saying you're just getting better results for the work that you do, which I think has taken a long time. You have this Rhino spirit. It says, overcome any obstacle. You have this Koala spirit. It says, spirit has a plan. Yes, I think it's like you're seeing that the struggle is worth it, really. Kind of like we said earlier. I think that spirit has a plan. It's like spirit had to make you stronger so that, during the hard times you don't crumble. It's like I think that what you're going to see is that, during the times where things don't work, the people where it came easily to them, it just is going to fall apart. But it's like all your hard work is going to be paying off here. You have the Judgment card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Judgment is about stepping into a new life. These people are rising up out of these coffins, and the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin is their new life, and so I feel like a lot of you are kind of stepping into a new life, or you're about to step into a new life. You have the Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Pentacles can represent like a big opportunity that's coming in for you. Again, with that Four of Cups, I think that there could be a big opportunity that it leads to the Ten of Pentacles if you accept this opportunity into your life. With the Ace of Pentacles, we just have to get started. Ace of Pentacles is like planting a seed, and then we just need to take care of that seed. We need to water it, nurture it, fertilize it, feed it, get the bugs out, all that other good stuff. And if we do that, the Ace of Pentacles will grow. So I think that if you're getting any big opportunities, I would really nurture those things so that they can be successful. You also have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take. And, but again, I really feel that the Six of Pentacles is more just talking about fairness and you getting what you deserve, which I don't think you necessarily have. With the Judgment card, you have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of expansion, growth, and again, I think you're stepping into like a new world with that Judgment card. You are rising up out of the coffin, very confined, narrow space, right? And the Three of Wands is expanding with the world, and I feel like it's a time of expansion for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is like knowledge and wisdom, and so you have everything you need. I kind of feel like this is saying, like, if you're doubting your knowledge, or if you're doubting whether or not you can build something or create something, the King of Swords says you have like everything you need. You have all the knowledge and wisdom. There's no reason to doubt what you're about to do. With the Six of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a victory or a success, so I feel like there could be some sort of big victory or a big success coming in for you with the Ace of Swords. And, again, I think that this has to do with your truth as well. I kind of feel that the Judgment card is saying that you're leaving something that was like not the truth and you're stepping into something that is your truth. So that could be like maybe you settled on a past relationship, or maybe you are seeing how a past job was not in alignment with you, and now you're getting into something that is. You have this inheritance card. You also have the Ten of Pentacles. Obviously the Ten of Pentacles is an inheritance, so if you're waiting for an inheritance, this could be an inheritance. This card can also represent inheriting good ideas. So you could be inheriting some ideas from like the past, or you could just be downloading these ideas from the universe, and they could be leading to success. You have this Resistance card. Yes, like feeling like you can't do it. Again, I think I said on the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Wands that you need to change your mindset about kind of like what you believe you are capable of doing. So definitely don't give up. I feel like there is resistance because, I think that, on a very simple level, Capricorn, just based off your astrology, you're probably leaving something that provides security for you. Like a lot of you, maybe over the past couple of years with Pluto going back and forth, it has kind of made it so that something is no longer resonating with you. You know, it could be a job, a career. And like on one hand, it provides security. I think on the other hand, it's not the truth, Ace of Swords. It doesn't align with you anymore. And so I think you are making big changes. But you have to like push through that resistance. You have this versatility card. Everybody gets this card, or the adaptability or the flexibility card. We're in a very flexible time where we have to be willing to be flexible to get to where we're going. So don't be too fixed. You have this inspiration card. I kind of feel like this week could be bringing you a moment of inspiration, and that inspiration could be the thing that is making you more successful. So if you are being inspired to take action on something, that's where the success could come from. And finally, you have this exaltation card. So I love this because this card basically says the universe is on your side. The universe wants you to be successful, and the universe is bringing you, knowledge, wisdom, guidance, whatever, so that you can be more successful. But this looks really good here, Capricorn. I like it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.